So I ask you this.
Yep.
Before they schedule the meeting with the sponsors, you already know you are going to play a match that the Eagles are playing this match on that particular day. Yes. Supposing any emergency cropped up, and then, I mean, would you have been in that same meeting, been at Arsenal match, and still be able to monitor what is happening in both Congo and Bata at the same time?
Let me take it from the Arsenal game. The Arsenal game was a weekend game. It was on Sunday.
Yes.
And some of the meetings...
The same day the teams were playing.
Yes, the same day. And the meetings were scheduled between Friday and Saturday. And after Sunday, from the release they gave. Now, let me quickly say this.
What I'm asking that, it's not possible for him to have asked, should it not be possible for him to say, look, can we shift this meeting with the sponsors?
What if the sponsor says no?
I'm only, okay, what if the sponsor says no? What if it says, I want to go
because they have the yam. If they say no.
If they say no,
there's
no problem.
There's a problem.
What we are talking about, no, okay.
There is a problem.
Let us not even dwell too much on his appearance and his travel. My worries, you said, let's not follow what you said. You went to discuss with sponsors. Prince Will, Amaju Pinnick would have got Nigeria a lot of mileage by appearing on that Wembley Stadium in a green and white or whichever national color other than the Arsenal jersey. Amaju appeared
on Arsenal jersey has no correspondence. It doesn't.
It does.
I want to ask can I ask you this?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it does or not. Probably when our callers call, they will tell us this. How would it have looked if the camera beamed on Amaju Pinnick and he's wearing Nigeria right there before the whole world?
Or any of the local clubs
selling Nigeria, or even Warri Wolves.
That would have been wonderful.
Instead of Arsenal jersey.
But on this scenario, two teams are playing, and you have somebody who also loves a team.
All right, it's an Arsenal fan. It's not against it. Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
See, I completely agree with Humphrey. He's on point, to be honest. Me that we're having two crucial matches, two important matches, and you are in England watching a Chelsea Arsenal match. Even me, that on Sunday I wanted to watch that match, but because I have something so important to do, I couldn't watch that match. Now, how can you have two important matches, two crucial matches, and you feel because of Chelsea Arsenal, because of any business, and besides there are marketing managers in NFL. In NFL, you are supposed to delegate them. You know, they are supposed to be there, not you. You have two important key matches. Not in Bata, even if you are not in Congo, even if you travel to England, you can still be in the room coordinating. You cannot be in the match, you can be in the stadium and coordinate two crucial matches that are going on. It doesn't work like that. So he really made a really blunder.
All right, thank you, James. James called us from Ogun State. He says that why he would have delegated, because even when he went, you know, of course we don't, like you say, we don't have the official the delegate list, but you know, but from all he said himself and Sondulise, they want to Sondulise. He didn't mention that, you know, they want to, you know, that he went with other people. Do you think that it would have been better if he has gone with the marketing team while he stays behind, or, you know, even watch the match on the television?
Ken, as the CEO of NFF, he knows the structure, he knows the terrain, he knows how it itches him, and he knows the next right step to take. And I think he has done that.
We don't need to overlap all this.
Yes.
He showed his personal interest above the nation.
I disagree with you.
And that was why
I disagree with you there.
That step.
Okay, let me stay there with you.
Okay.
He said when Arsenal was playing against Manchester United some months ago, I was on the road to Ibadan to watch 3SC against Rangers. Earlier, so he's been going to watch the match. Our match.
This is his word against his.
But he was there.
You see,
if we look at the record,
it wasn't. I heard you guys again. Let's go. Hello. Samuel.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Samuel.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I don't think Amaju Pinnick should be blamed for whatever reason why he has gone to London or to UK to go and watch Arsenal match or Chelsea match.
Okay.
It's not if he has taken an important meeting, kind of
Can you stay away from your telly? Can you stay away from the television? Stay from the television set.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
he has scheduled a meeting. You know, the way we do things in Nigeria is not the way they do their thing. And they have given me the time that is supposed to come. He happened to fall to the match of the national match.
Okay.
He has gone there to do, he clearly has gone there to do what he claimed that he wanted to do. I don't think that's about that. Where Nigeria jersey or Nigeria team need to show that he has gone to go and watch.
Your line is breaking somewhere. Sorry, we'll just have to cut you. Probably you'll call back because your line is breaking, though we've got the crux of what you are trying to say. You're hitting it on the head. He said, if he went there for a business, what is wrong with it? The man says, I went there for business. I went to sponsorship drive. That is what Samuel is saying.
There's no problem about that.
Yes.
What we are saying is what we saw that was visible for everybody. Okay. Don't forget that a few months ago, Kessie was sacked.
That the camera
for an issue that even up
in the
to now,
pitch wearing Arsenal jersey. That's just a social and personal thing.
No.
Let me remind us of something. It says the meeting we have held so far have been positive. And we expect good results. Ideally, it is not every move we make or every plan we have that we throw out there into the public. Now, don't forget that.
I want to ask you a question based on that.
Yes.
Amaju said, I went there with the head coach. Did they say the board asked me to go there? Is he representing the board? Or is he as the president that, he deems anytime he deems fit, that's what he wants to do? Does the board delegated him to say you as go on behalf of the board so that it was a board decision and not Amaju decision, personal discussion with sponsors?
This is an inherent question that can only be answered by the board.
Okay, let me ask.
That's just the truth.
Prince Will.
It's an inherent question.
Apart from the scheduled meeting he has with sponsors, if we have a potential sponsors in Chelsea who have affinity with Chelsea, seeing him in that Arsenal jersey,
they have
already that they will still be able to discuss with him.
Humphrey, let's get this straight. The sponsors they went to make are people who have made their intention known, and that was
what potentials.
But his love for Arsenal doesn't maybe that means that also shows that he loves football, that he's been following football, and probably that is why they want to discuss.
Now, let me tell you. Yeah. As a president of Nigerian Football Federation, there are a lot of personal things you need to shield. It's just like a president of a nation. We have our president. Everybody knows that he's a Muslim by religion. Are you following? It will be morally wrong to see him being on the flashlight of every Friday or every whatever going to the mosque.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Are you following? The Constitution made it.
You must show allegiance to what you belong to.
You don't need
He's a supporter of Arsenal. At the same time, he has told you that he went to London for a meeting, and that meeting is a crucial meeting to bring him forward.
Amaju is flaunting that.
We don't have money.
All right, okay. But I still want to ask you, still on Amaju. He says, it is my responsibility to expatiate on the direction that we want to take. Nigerian football and Olise is our to take Nigerian football, and Olise is our head coach now, and they needed to listen to his own development plan as well.
Where Olise that has not resumed.
Olise said,
just hold it. Olise is a Nigerian employed to coach in Nigeria. Olise does not need to go to Wembley.
If you are an investor,
who is it discussing?
Listen. The meeting was not in Wembley.
Who is it?
Wembley was just a part of their own visit to at least watch a game.
How many Nigerians feature in that?
Let me let you know this, Humphrey, that an investor wants every strategy you have to be put on the table.
Two of them are talking
but from what Humphrey said, Olise said, we went there to go and check Nigeria, what Nigerian players. Mikel is there, or Moses is there.
Yes.
The NFL president said we went there to go and discuss with sponsors. Don't you think that there is no congruence here? That both of them are, it's like this is divergent.
There's no divergent view, Ken. There's no divergent view. Only says the coach, which means he has a responsibility to also look at Nigerian players right there in that particular game. And also, don't forget again that he has said he has a plan for Nigerian football developmentally. So I don't think there's a divergent view. Yes. We have players
developing the game in England.
No, the players that will play for the national team plays in England.
Okay, supposing after they have finished the meeting, and Olise wants to go and scout, check the players, and then Amaju Pinnick accompanied him after their meeting
to go and do that. The paper before us is very clear.
No, I mean their purpose at the stadium. Yeah. I'm not saying not being in battle or whatever, but their point at the stadium. Supposing that is why they went to the stadium.
Whatever is the reason, I will still knock Amaju for appearing in an
That is where I disagree with you.
On a particular
That is where I
day,
disagree with you. Okay, let me just quickly say
Nigeria
this. Either Amaju
crucial
was in batter. If these girls will lose, they will still lose.
No, I don't.
If these girls, we've seen delegation taking teams out, and they still lose.
There's somebody who loves a team.
Okay.
And if you look at the post-match reasons, you see that those girls lacks leadership love.
What happened to them here when they actually got the draw against the same Equatorial Guinea girls? They say it was Akujobi's death, right? No, let's look at it critically.
What I'm saying is, you have not. You are still dodging it.
We're almost getting close. But I want to ask you this:
okay,
if the FA is telling Nigerians to go and watch Nigerian matches, if you're asking us to wear Nigerian jerseys because that is where they're going to get the money from, I mean, do you think it's appropriate for the NFF president to be seen on an Arsenal jersey before the whole world, advertising Arsenal jersey, instead of advertising the food, the Super Eagles that he went there to go and do?
It is, Ken, because the environment.
He said there's something wrong with
it's all, you see, we don't need to.
He's an Arsenal fan.
We don't need to beg it.
Anything wrong with that? It wouldn't it be kind of a show of hypocrisy if he hides it instead of showing
Amaju is not Amaju Pinnick.
We've seen where
he was.
Yes,
5 years, 6 months ago.
We see him showing his pictures with Arsenal Wenger.
Let him sell our national color,
by wearing
which is the pitch,
in Arsenal,
and it will go a long way. It's not only Arsenal. Chelsea is involved for crying out loud. And we said he told us that he's going for sponsorship. Brand our shirt, wear it, love it, and market it.
Well, finally,
your last words.
Whatever Amaju has done, he has gone in there to seek for fund, adequate fund, to put up the national team and the limelight of the world. I think it's right path.
Your last words.
My way is culpable. Let him come out and apologize and take a
apologize for what?
Whenever such a situation occurs,
apologize for what?
Know that he's no more merely Amaju Pinnick. He used to be. He is an ambassador of Nigerian football.
All right, you had them. He says the man Harrison says he went there for the goodness, for the development of Nigerian football. He went to search for fun, which is part of one of the basic problems that will be challenges that we're confronting: inadequate funding. But then Humphrey says you are the president of Nigerian Football Federation. You are the image of Nigerian football. That tender an apology to Nigerians for what you've done. Say it was a mistake and they will forgive you. But then the controversy continues. It is Sports Palava. I'm Ken Ochanogo. Shake your hands, gentlemen.
My very good friend.
All right. Have a Palava free afternoon. Stay blessed.